Well, guys, welcome back. It's 2019. Captain Rafael, Spanish Sardine Fishing Charters, bringing you a little fishing report for 2019. It's the New Year's. I hope everybody had a great New Year's and Merry Christmas. We're back. We're back again. With going to be here every Thursday night from now on, and giving you a little fishing report, what I've been doing, what I've been catching, and tell you where to go and kind of what's the best day to go out fishing, especially on the weekends if you guys going to go out fishing on the weekends. But anyways, fishing's been great. Been running a lot of charters lately. I've been on the water every day since the first of the year. Fishing has been really, really good. I'm even though it doesn't feel like wintertime. We're still up there. Even though it doesn't feel like wintertime, I am doing the wintertime pattern, which is using a lot of shrimp. I'm using shrimp for everything I'm catching. I'm catching all kinds of fish right now, from snapper to sheephead to redfish, some snook. Not a lot of snook, but I'll be catching some snook, but some redfish. A little bit of everything right now. So the bite's been really, really good. I got a video somewhere around here. Ready for the video? Let's go ahead and put a video. I had a friend of mine, a customer. They've been fishing with me for a long, long time, and his son wanted to go catch some redfish. So we went out in search of redfish. So let's go ahead and show that little video. As you see here, it was Ethen and David, and they've been fishing with me for a long time. Ethen wanted to go catch some redfish, and before his dad hooked up that one, he caught a few beforehand, and so sure enough, he let his dad go ahead and catch one. But it was fun, a fun time. Where I caught those redfish, if you guys can see right there, I'm all fishing in Tierra Verde. It's no secret. What I've been doing to catch the redfish, I've been using nothing but shrimp. I've been doing a jig head, a quarter-ounce jig head. At first, I started out with a 1/8. It really depends how the tide and the current's running. If it's nice and if it's not really strong current, I'll go ahead and put a 1/8 jig head with a shrimp on it. If not, if the current's running a little bit faster, then I'll go ahead with a quarter-ounce jig head and I'll put a shrimp right through it. The key of the whole thing about the redfish right now, especially in the mid-afternoon, as soon as it gets a little bit warm out there, which has been pretty warm the past couple of days, you got to get right underneath the dock. Those redfish are stacked up right underneath under the docks. There's a lot of mangroves to the left and to the right. You can throw to the mangroves and stuff, but early morning you can catch them there. But most of the time right now, especially after the sun comes up around 10, 11 o'clock, you got to get underneath the dock. They're down there for shelter. It's a little bit cooler, I believe, also down in there. It's protected, and they're in there. So we went out for redfish. They wanted to catch some redfish, so we caught a few redfish. Cool day, fun day. The kid was happy, and that's all that matters. I mean, like I said, I've been fishing with him probably since he was in diapers. So I've been doing a lot of that. Let's go ahead and do I'm going to go ahead and do the winds for this weekend. The winds for this weekend on Friday, we're going to have a cold front coming in, so it's going to be coming out of the south. It's calling for 14 to 26 knots, the wind gust. The 14 knots, 26 the wind gust. So it's going to be pretty bumpy tomorrow, Friday, especially in the afternoon. It's supposed to pick up right around 11, 12 o'clock, and at 5 o'clock we're going to get the pour down, which we're going to get a lot of rain right around 5 o'clock in the afternoon. That's when the cold front's going to come move in. I can't wait for the cold front. Hopefully, it brings some of the bigger sheepheads back inside. Hey, Manuel, welcome to the Fishery Report. Derek, welcome. Let me see who else here. Welcome to the Fishing Report. So yeah, so the winds are going to be pretty strong for Friday, tomorrow. Uh, there's always a place you can always go and get sheltered if you're on the north side of the island or something like that. On the other side of the island, you can get protected and fish. There's always a place in Tampa Bay that you can go fish, even though if it gets a little bit bumpy like that. The tides for tomorrow. We have a low tide, a negative low tide of 6:28 in the morning, and then it goes up all the way up to 1:30 in the afternoon, and then we have another low at 4:41. If I was going to go fishing tomorrow, I would like to go probably right after that low tide. Once it starts moving in, probably like around 6:30. 6:30 is going to be the best time to go out fishing tomorrow, from 6:30 to 8. And then once it gets to the high, then coming down from the high around 1:30 is going to be the best. Probably that's going to be the best bet. All right, let's go ahead and switch it out to Saturday. Saturday, the winds are going to switch. It's going to come out of the west. It's going to be coming out 14 knots, 20 the gusts. It's going to lay down a little bit, but it's still pretty bumpy out there with that weather condition like that. Let's go ahead and do the tides. The tides for Saturday. Saturday 7:04 is the low tide. 2:05 is the high tide. Once again, if I was going to go fishing, I'd probably go fish right around 7 o'clock in the morning, probably all the way to like 10, 11 o'clock, and then back again at 12:30, probably to about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit bumpy on Saturday, but it's definitely doable. It's definitely fishable. Now, it's going to be really nice on Sunday. Sunday is going to lay down a little bit. Let's go ahead and go to Sunday. Sunday is going to lay down a little bit. It's going to be coming out of the north. 10 knots to 14 the gust, and then in the evening time or the afternoon time, right after 12 o'clock, it's going to drop down to 8 to 9 knots. So it's going to be really nice in the afternoon to be able to go out on Sunday, which will be the perfect time to go if you like fish the high tide, because the high tide on Sunday is going to be, let's go ahead and do the tides. If you see there, the low tide is at 7:37 and the high tide is at 2:31. If you want to wait a little while on Sunday morning, go to church, go get some breakfast, and then go in the afternoon. The afternoon looks like it's going to be a little bit better. Like I said, you're probably going to be going right around 12 o'clock to 4 o'clock to go fishing on Sunday. And like I said, the weather's looking good. It's not bad at all. It's definitely fishable. So what I've been doing, guys, pretty much the same thing like I was saying to you guys. Let's go ahead and switch it. Pretty much what I was doing has been doing a lot of redfish on the docks. There's everything in the docks. I've been fishing a lot of the Tierra Verde docks. All over Tierra Verde, there's going to be fish. The key of the whole situation is once you find fish, stay there for a little bit. Once that bite stops, go ahead and move over to the next dock. Go to the next dock, next dock. There's plenty of fish on the docks in Tierra Verde. If you work it from the bridge all the way to the south, when you go to the Bayway Bridge right there, all the way south, all those houses are stacked up with fish. There's redfish. There's a sheephead, a lot of sheephead. There's a lot of small snapper in there as well too. For the bigger snapper, like today I went out snapper fishing in the bay. They're going to be in the middle of the bay, so it's going to be right in the middle by the shipping channel. Now the shipping channel right now, once you get on the fish, that porpoise is going to come. So you're going to have to fish through the porpoises. Today we caught plenty of fish. But the porpoises were pretty strong today. I mean, we probably hooked up to at least 10 porpoises today. But we caught plenty of fish. Hey, Maddie, welcome to the fishing report. But yeah, like I said, the fishing has been pretty good. The bite's definitely been on. What I've been doing here, what I've been doing is going and catching, doing a lot of shrimp. Hold on. Doing a lot of shrimp, all using nothing but shrimp. And that's all I've been doing, guys. I mean, that's all what I'm going to expect to be doing. Let's see. What I expect to be doing is pretty much the same thing. I'm going to be doing a lot of sheephead fishing, a lot of snapper fishing. Let me see. Where do you get your tide chart from? Manuel, call me. I'll give you the info. No, it's no secret. I go to a couple of the tide chart. But you said the tide chart? The tide chart. I'll send you the information where I get it from. It's an app that I have, It's actually Tide for Fishing. If you go to Tides for Fishing, you can get it right there in the Tides for Fishing. That's where I usually get my tide report. Well, thank you, buddy. That picture was taken this week actually, I think. So, but yeah, guys, fishing has been great. A lot of snapper. Like I said, if you guys are gonna go snapper fishing, you got to go in the middle of the bay, right in the shipping channel, and fish the bottom. You're gonna catch a lot of porpoises, but that's just the name of the game. Today, like I said, we caught a lot of them. Now, you're gonna have to get some heavier weights if you're gonna go out there. Usually, like today, I was using 2 ounces. I like to start off with a 1 ounce and then work my way up or work my way down. Like today, we had to go up to the 2 ounces, and the 2 ounces worked great. The bait was staying right on the bottom, and it worked great today. Let me see. I don't have pretty much. That's pretty much it. All I have next week. I'll have definitely some videos for you guys. We've been doing a lot of snapper fishing, so I'll show you some videos of the snapper fishing, and I'm going to show you how to rig the snapper fish. Also, another thing I'm going to be doing, I'm going to have some friends, captain friends, come over. Hey, Tabitha, welcome to the fishing report. So I am going to have some friends come over, captain friends. You don't have to be captains, but if you're catching some fish and you got videos and you want to come out here and share and see what we're doing, it's all about sharing with telling people how to do it and how to go about it. So hopefully here soon. Hopefully here soon we'll go ahead and have somebody's going to come up and we'll get some of the offshore captains to come out and do a little fishing report with me. That's it, guys. That's all I have for you guys. Until next week, I'll be back again on Thursday at 6 o'clock. I'll have some videos, some pictures, and if you guys have any questions whatsoever, don't hesitate to ask. Ask right here on the side, and I will answer any questions you guys may have. Also, another thing, I would like to thank Central Marine for all my motor parts that I got this week from them. I'm going to be doing a little tune-up on the motor, and from oil. That's where I go and get all my parts from Central Marine, so I really appreciate it. Them guys out there really helped me out, and they're really, really good. I mean, if they don't have a part for Yamaha there, you might as well quit looking because they have everything you need for a Yamaha motor. One of the great places out here in St. Petersburg, in Pinellas County. I even have some friends that come from south to come and get it. Let me see here. Can't find any books with tie charts. I will no the books. I don't have a book with a tie chart. Now that this is all apps that I'm using, Manuel. But like I said, I'll send you over what I use. Oh yeah, actually, Arelis just put it up there. And that's where I go to get my tide information. I get it there every morning. Now, excuse me. They have a couple of different spots, so you can go if you're going to fish by the bridge. They'll have a spot by the bridge. If you're going to go fish Gulfport, they'll have a spot by the Gulfport. Inside of the bay, they have a couple of spots, different tides, and it'll give more specific to the area that you're going to be fishing. So you really want to check out where you're going to be fishing at, and there's a map that comes up, and it gives you a couple of dots so you can pick and choose which area you're going to be fishing at. But that's it. That's what I use. All right, guys. I don't have anything much to say. That's it. That's all I got for this week. Like I said, next week I'll go ahead and bring you more videos and more pictures of things that I've been catching. Like I said, the snapper bite's been awesome. It's been really good. Been catching some nice snapper inside of the bay. Caught a couple of groupers today, but all the gag groupers got to go back in the pond because they're out of season. So other than that, though, guys, if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask right here on the side, and I'll stay behind and answer any questions you guys may have. Until next, I guess not. I get home. The other boat's looking good so far. Thanks, Manuel. I'm working on the other boat. I haven't said anything about the other boat yet to anyone. Not a lot of people know about the other boat, but I am building a newer boat, a new addition to the Spanish sardine fishing fleet, which is definitely needed. It's going to be a little bigger, better. It's going to have a head for the ladies, for our lady that needs to use the restroom. There'll be a restroom right there. So it'll be a little bit bigger. Nice. Let me see here. Hello, Captain. I need to send you a PM and book a charter. Cool, Derek. Anytime, buddy. Just go ahead and send me a PM, and I will write you back, and we can definitely work it out. All right, guys. That's pretty much it. That's all I have for you guys this week. I'll be back again next Thursday at 6 o'clock. Remember, I'll have more pictures, more videos, and I might have a friend come over and see if he wants to do a fishing report with me. Until next week, guys, go out there and catch some fish. Later. That's all I got.